What's going on, everybody? I'm early. I'm an hour early. I know. I know. I had to switch my time. Well, I only switched my time because Alex is not here, so we shouldn't have too much of the My Fly family foolery. And hey, Gina. And because Alex is not here, and then Billy is stuck at work, he's gonna be coming home late. So it's just me. Y'all have just me today, and I'm loving it because we're gonna be able to talk about some things to where I'm not being stuck. I feel like I'm dark. Oh, now I'm too bright. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? So, hey, Zach, what's going on? So I feel like we're gonna have some good conversation because I don't have Billy here or Alex here with his foolery. So we should be able to get through Wednesday without all the wildness. Hopefully, something by Sophia. What's going on? How is everybody doing? So I was supposed to be doing something. I forgot what I was supposed to be doing, but how's everybody? How's everybody's weekend? If you guys heard Monday, sorry, today's Wednesday. So Monday, Alex had his track meet, and hey, Jason, and he didn't do as well as I wanted him to do, but it is what it is. Since the beginning, he's been getting good times. This time, he was a little confused on what it was supposed to be, so he came in at 17 minutes. So I was like screaming at him, guys. It was bad. Like other parents was like, girl, he is not that serious. And I was like, it is. It is. And he's gonna have to find a way home because he over here slacking. If I gotta get up 5 o'clock in the morning to make sure you get somewhere, you better show me something. So yeah. But otherwise then we had a good weekend. We our town had a small fair also that we went to. So we did that as well. Sunday, we did absolutely nothing because I wanted to do nothing. But Billy did cook dinner and he made me a cake, which was delicious. And Alex was well behaved. He was. I didn't have to like talk to him or nothing. So it was a good weekend. Even this week was amazing. We did Alex went on a fishing trip. But this morning, me and him we jogged 2 miles and then we walked a half a mile. So and I was like, so he actually challenged me. Hey Dre, what's going on? So Alex challenged me this morning. I got him up around 7 and I was like, look, we're gonna get this running, like we're gonna do it together. So he was like, Mom, if you're gonna make me run on my off day, then you better come in at a good time. So he challenged me. Thank you, Nikki. He challenged me to see if I can make 15 minutes for 2 miles. I know I can't do 15 minutes in 2 miles. Not no more. Back then it would have been nothing. But I was proud of myself because I made 19 minutes. So I was very, very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. Because, I gave it my all. I did. I thought I was gonna die at the end, but I managed it. I managed it. So I'm excited about that. Yes, Nikki, it's Libra Nation. You know we celebrate it every day. Every day this is a national holiday. It's a whole month of just being special. Us Libras were very special. So my birthday was Sunday, Sophia. Sunday. And then we have a daughter who turned 25 today. So we're excited about that also. Big Dre, when's your birthday? Right, Gina? Because I'm a boss. You're the 20th. Billy is the 29th. Me and him are both October B, but he's not a Libra. So he not as special. We you know what? Oh, yours is on the first and Queen was yesterday. Happy belated birthday to the both of you. Look at you. Listen, Libras, we're so special. We're very special people. Just stay on our good side. I tell people that all the time. I'm cool with you as long as you stay on my good side. You get on my bad side, we ain't doing much talking. I'm gonna tell you that much. But I was watching. So there's no real topic. It's just I had a lot of things that was on my brain for the very last couple of days or whatever, and it's especially this water issue. There's so many states that have bad water right now, and thank you, Santa, use this lubricate for life. Right, I'm about to get that tatted on me. I'm gonna put it right here. Libra game, just right here. I may have my jail friend do it. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm not, but but we should call it. So a lot of different states are having water issues, right? And it's like, we tell, especially me, I tell people use your juice containers to, clean them out very well and put um so we have stickers. We actually have range stickers, and the orange and black ones, whoever that knows. So our stickers mark the ones that we filter the water, and that's good water. And then we have also water that we'll have for, just to take showers, or bad water, we would call it, because it's not filtered, it's coming straight from the sink into the bottle. Um and when I was watching the news, I've noticed how many people are buying water because they have bad water. I mean, between upstate New York, New Orleans, California, all the middle states are going through storms and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of people who are having water problems, right? And even in my town, we talk about it all the time. The streets are always flooded because there's always a water pipe that busts, and then we had one in front of our house. To where they repaired it, and then they put sand in it to cover it back up. They never actually fixed the street. So it's like, how do you know your water is good? Like, if it's good enough to cook with or anything else like that. So with us, I bought this water quality meter. So it's supposed to test your water, right? So it has, I used it one time, guys, but it has these two things in it, and then you use it to test the water and everything else like that. Hey, Koi, what's going on? I think everybody should test their water, because we're all, I mean, there's different filters that you can connect to. Hey, Shanna. Um, that we can use to hook up to our sinks, or to whatever, to filter out our water. But depending on how your water is, you can change your filters as more frequently than it says on the box. We have, I think it's called a Sub-Zero water jug also, that we fill up, and it filters it through the thing. City water bills. That is that what we're saying, Corey? Because city water is not what city water used to be. It's definitely not what it used to be. I think a lot of these towns and cities are not upgrading their water pipes when they're supposed to. And I think it's because of finances, and or money not spent the correct way for those that are in charge of it. Because that's the way I feel about our town. I feel as if they put a band-aid on things instead of actually fixing the things. Hey, Philly Slow. So I think that's a big issue. But how often do people in the chat feel like test their water to see if they where their water is supposed to be is what it is? Or is it just we getting uppity? Koi, I don't think we're getting uppity. I think that I don't think that the lines, I think that the towns or whatever is filtering the water through the sewage company and stuff. But by the time it gets through the actual pipes that haven't been replaced in years, I think that's what's putting lead and everything else into our water. And even so, look at New Orleans. They had something, a whole system, and now that there's a drought or whatever, their water, now salt water's coming in, right? So then you have that problem, that issue. I think everybody should have some type of backup water plan, just like electricity. You should have a generator. Why not have a water system to, to have around? Because I never tested, but I need to. Right. And then I found out. So this is the crazy part. So Alex has been on this kick about certain bottled water. We noticed that certain bottled waters been tasting either a little too salty or just taste like a little bit like dirt. Hey, she is sunshine. And so we also tested that water, and we found out that some of it was just as bad as our faucet water. So I don't know. But so with that also being said, so we have this life straw, right? And it was just like we've been well, Alex has been trying to find an excuse to use it. So I was gonna do a review on it, but I have to wait on Alex. It's tap water rebranded. That's the way I feel, Koi. Exactly the way I feel. I feel as if with bottled water is just tap water in a bottle, and we're paying $5 for a pack of 12 of what we can just turn on a faucet and do. Unless you have a water filter system that actually is going to filter your water as it's going through before you get it. I do believe that. But I don't know. I think that you guys, or I think everybody should be testing their water at this point and understanding like what your water levels are, what is your city doing to make sure, especially after storms and everything.
Hey,
What's going on,
let me turn
Gina?
my camera. Hey,
How's your day
so it's going good.
going?
I just hopped in real quick because of the bottled water conversation. So I too am was bougie about my bottled water because I could taste the difference in certain bottled waters.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured out why I was tasting the difference. For those who buy bottled water, look at your bottle and see if it has ingredients. Bottled water should not have ingredients.
Right.
It should not have ingredients. It shouldn't. So when somebody had told me that once, they was like, look at your bottled water. And I read it. I was like, I would have never thought. It literally had ingredients, like three things, water and two other things. And I was like, no wonder it tastes funny.
Yeah.
So make sure that if you are buying bottled water, I still buy bottled water, but I pay for a better quality, a bottled water that's literally just water. It
Mhm.
does cost me more to do it, but I do.
Right.
That's just me.
Well, I refuse to buy water now. I do. Now that I bought a filter and I'm still, so not to throw Billy underneath the bus, we have a whole water
Hmm.
filter system that Billy has not put together, and it goes right underneath the kitchen sink. And I'm just like, yo, we
Hmm.
have everything. I just need you to actually put it together.
Mhm.
So that's been on like a forever to-do list. It's been like good 5 years that we've had it. And I'm
Mhm.
just kind of like, let's go ahead and let's just do that at this point. But maybe
Now
we'll
my
get it
fridge,
done.
I get filtered water from my fridge, but I don't have a filtration system on my sink. But my husband, he worse than me. He won't drink any of that.
Well, how often do you change out your filter on your refrigerator?
I date it every time I put one in. So it tells me when it needs to be switched out. It literally
Okay.
has a light that an indicator that comes up, and then I switch it out.
Mhm.
But I
Oh,
do
okay.
date them because I want to see how long they last. So it'd be different times. It probably depends on how much I use it. I use the well, I don't use the water that much, but the ice maker, of course, is going. But
Yeah,
I'm really the only one who uses the ice as well. So yeah, yeah,
I
they're
get it.
bougie. I will drink water from the fridge though. It doesn't bother me none. Um, but I know that I probably should test my water. I said I didn't actually in the chat. I said I've never had my water tested. I haven't in this house, and I do get my water from. It's probably all city water, but I'm billed through the county now because I live in a township.
Okay.
But when I lived in the city, when and Destiny was like 6 or so, she's 27 now. So when she was like 6, I got her fish for her birthday and the little fish tank and all that stuff. And the fish kept dying. I kept buying more fish. Fish kept dying. So finally, I got the water tested, and it was. They said our water was hard, but
Right.
that's the only test that I've ever done on the water.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I can tell, like, our water is very hard. So it tells
Hmm.
me, so with my filter, I should change it every 4 months. It's either 4 or 5 months. I'm supposed to, but these
Hmm.
damn filters are like $30 and more. And
They
I'm just like,
expensive. They expensive.
I give my receipt to the city to be like, I need a portion of this
Girl.
back. I need to understand why my water this bad, and I'm paying for your service to make sure I got clean water.
Yep.
So I be in my feelings every time I pay my water bill.
I
I
feel
be
you. I be the same way, and it ain't cheap. Like when I
no
lived in, I paid almost twice as much for water alone as I paid for water, sewer, and trash in the city. And I'm like, I get it. It's a township. I'm not an HOA or nothing like that, but it is a township. And there are certain things that they stay on top of. So I appreciate those things. But
right.
child, when I got my first water bill, I was like, what? You want,
Mhm.
wait a minute. What is this covering? I don't know what this is.
Right.
So it's expensive on top of that. So if I'm gonna be paying for it, it needs to be good water.
So Corey said I know how mine tests because of my aquariums. Zach, dirty water does not create character. It creates worms. People, listen. Y'all keep playing with y'all damn water if y'all want.
He
Y'all be
ain't
walking
drinking no
around
dirty water. Don't listen to him.
11
He ain't
fingers
drinking no dirty
talking
water.
about I don't know what's going on.
But what's funny is growing up, I know everybody has this story if they're of a certain age. Growing up, you was outside all day. You most time
Yep,
drank water from the water hose. Like I
yep.
couldn't imagine taking a sip from my water hose. Like, ugh.
I could not. I
And
could.
that used to be the
First of
best water.
all,
It used to be so refreshing.
right, it used to be all cold and it was the best thing on earth. Man,
Mm-hmm.
me looking at it now, like, mm-mm. Let me
Yep.
go to the store. Let me
Child.
go to the store and get me a juice because I feel like it's
Child.
safe.
Listen, I have even given my plants filtered water. I've I've literally give like watered my plants because I'm like, I don't know what's coming out of that hose.
Right.
I have. I'm not even being funny. I have literally done that. Yeah, I'm that person.
Zach, I feel you, but I feel like water now is different than water when we was younger. That's the way I feel. I feel like water now is not as sanitary as water back then. And I
I
couldn't
think
drink New
chaos
York
is
City
different.
water. So Zach, you're
Mm-mm.
gonna say I'm bougie, and I'll be bougie.
I knew it.
But
I was like, I know chaos is here.
Long Island water is way better than Queens water.
I'm gonna be in the chat.
All right. But I can't, yeah. From Long Island to like Queens and Brooklyn, I couldn't drink that water. It tastes like chlorine and bitterness all at the same time. It was different. It was definitely different. Gina's plans are bougie. My plans get rainwater or hose water. Nikki, I agree. Mine's get the hose water or rain. I didn't water them today because it's raining, but they definitely getting that rainwater. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Hey Jovan, what's going on? How are you feeling? So how is everybody doing with the healthness, the wellness kick? Sorry. Is everybody staying on top of it? So I'm still in my feelings. Billy's losing weight faster than me, but I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. I'm not giving up. Um, and what's frustrating is I work out way more than he does. And I'm still like, I finally got past where I was stuck at for like a couple of weeks. I did down, go down. So I'm excited about that, even though it's only been like 2 or 3 pounds. But I was just stuck at the same weight for like, for weeks. And I was getting frustrated. I did have to change my eating habit on certain things that I noticed that I was eating. So hey Urban. I'm sorry guys that I came on at hey Tech Money that I came on early because Billy is stuck at work and Alex is fishing. So I figured that Wednesday foolery was gonna be a little bit more calm and you know, figure out I'll get up here. You have more estrogen. Sorry, sister. Life sucks. I know. I know, Koi. It does suck. Nikki, you're not fat. Don't say you're fat. We're thick. We're beautiful and thick. That's the way I like to put it. I'm beautiful and thick. Men always lose fit and then women become thick. Right. So I had to, first things first, I noticed that my water intake was going down. So I definitely had to up my drinking my water and stuff. I also noticed that I can't eat as I love rice. I Billy loves pasta, but we've been eating so much pasta and I think that was also heavy in my stomach. So I'm kind of taking a break from starch right now. And I think that's what's also helping me get my weight back under control. Nikki, I agree with you. I agree with this statement. If we gotta carry little aliens, I call them aliens. If we gotta carry little aliens, I feel as if we should be able to blink and drop this weight. I don't understand why we still getting in trouble or on punishment for having to carry these little people. Nikki said, okay, I'm really, I was editing videos. I was like, I look fat, so probably won't. Urban, no, you're gonna have to upload it. I'm actually gonna have to do a review. I was waiting. I'm actually trying to wait on Alex to do a review, but nothing wrong with a food. Jova, of course you would say that. You would say that. All I'm saying is I want to be able to blink like this and shed just weight. Weight should just be shedding off of me. That's it. And I want to eat whatever I want to eat in order to keep my little size 5 figure. That's the way I want to be. I want to be down to a size 5 with and be able to the face for the little aliens y'all carry. Boy, I'm not carrying him. I haven't carried him for the last 12 years. I think that this should be gone by now. This I'm gonna call it baby weight. It's baby weight for carrying him. So it should be gone by now. And then it's getting so it's this cold season coming up. So this is where I like to make soup like 3 times a damn week. And let us be the judge. Right, Nikki? That's what I was saying. Urban, just upload it. We'll let you know. I'll call you and let you know, but I doubt it. And y'all see me on video all the time. Billy can't just do a face shot. He got to do the whole body. Let's talk about it real quick because he ain't here to defend himself. But if y'all notice, I don't like being in videos with Billy. I have this whole attitude or look mean on it because of the simple fact that he likes to take full body shots. And I'm just like, Billy, I look like a whole pregnant woman with firearms in my hand. And I just can't do it. What part do I gotta say? Hey Lashes, what part am I saying different? Oh, body shots. Yo, you know what? Y'all get me sick. He takes full what do you mean, Gina? That I look pregnant? I do look pregnant. I be watching them videos, Gina. I look pregnant. I feel like I don't even know. I feel like I'm gonna tip over because of my weight, because of my stomach. And I feel like I'm disproportionate. I feel like my stomach looks bigger than my legs. Like I look like a whole starving child. Oh, okay. We're not gonna say that. But yeah, so I need my camera guy to get these shots right because I don't like the way I've been looking on camera when he has the camera. So, but yeah. Hey Joseph, what's going on? Right. Nikki, I'm trying to find the right words. I'm about to just skip the whole topic. But sorry. My son was texting me telling me he's having fun. But what else? What was the other? Oh, soup. That's what we was talking about. Soup. Yeah, it's soup season. So I like to make like my like curry soup, curry chicken soup. I like making that. Tomorrow I'm making beef stew with potatoes and carrots. I promise Alex I'll wait because it's raining out. And usually when it rains, I don't care if it's like 90 degrees outside. If it's raining, I'm making soup. I can eat soup year round. Koi, it's not an Erica problem. If I have a problem, he has a problem. That's it. That's it. If I have a problem, Koi, if I have a problem, you have a problem. So we need to fix this problem. That's the way I see it. We family. So if I got a problem, everybody has a problem. Joseph, not the number 10. That's the way me and Billy look now. Billy's the one and I'm the 0. Beef stew for the win. I love beef stew. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, here's my uncle. What's going on,
Erica,
Rodney?
Erica, I can't be your uncle. We're not that far apart. I'm the Grazes.
I'm sorry. I just felt Felt like feeling young just now. Okay.
Yo, Erica, you could be
What?
trans tall. Listen. I know you don't like the way Billy may be filming the videos, but we are in a new time now. You could be trans tall. Yo, listen. I'm gonna start walking around here like I'm 6'4", 300 pounds, full muscles with like the 50 cents body muscle shirts, yo. I'm not even gonna front. I mean,
Listen,
while you
at the
making soup, we
next
making
meetup,
catfish and baked beans. I don't business. So it is what it is. We're just gonna have to start faking jacks around here. I'm trans
right?
tall.
For the at
I'm
the
trans tall.
meetup, I'm gonna have a shirt with a 6-pack on it, and I want everybody to mind their business when they see my shirt with the 6-pack, because that's how I identify myself with a whole 6-pack.
Thank
So
you. We're just gonna have to start
that's how we,
identifying ourselves the way
right.
we
You
see
right.
ourselves. Know
That's
what I
true.
mean? Real
You
talk.
right. I'm 5'7", about 140 pounds.
Erica, listen,
Also, that's the way we identify it now.
listen. My 10,000 steps a day are now 30,000 steps a day. I'm ripped and I'm ready.
Right.
It is what it is. I just got to make this
I'm
shit up
okay.
as I go.
You ain't lying. If everybody else could change their identity, why can't we? I'm with you, Rodney.
Facts. I'm 6'4".
Right. I believe you because I seen you in real life.
So
You
no
tall
more
as hell.
short jokes at no more events.
It don't be me. It be my partner. That be my partner.
No more short jokes. All right? Real talk. I'm 6'4".
Urban said
I'm,
6
I,
what?
I'm, I'm trans tall. Real talk, yo. I just wanted to chime in, Erica. I just wanted to say what up, man.
Tell
Bless
Tia to send
everybody
me a
in the
plate
chat.
too. Tell Tia to bring me my plate this weekend. I want some collard greens and fish and black-eyed
Nah, we're
peas.
not cooking this weekend. We're going out. We doing the couple date night this weekend. Couples got a date,
Oh,
yo. If
nice.
if 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 if, if y'all listening out there, y'all gotta date your spouses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, if not, man, y'all gotta get punched in the throat. These be the same people bugging out like, yo, she ain't talking to me or he not talking to me. Yo, go on a date, man. Go
Yeah.
talk. Go on a date.
I be picking up my
And you know what?
shorty.
Sometimes y'all gotta go to the most grimiest spots, like the ramen noodle dates. You know what I mean? Go somewhere cheap and go somewhere expensive and be happy. Real talk,
Right.
man. Because some of y'all got bunions nobody want to deal with. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Talk about my friend like that.
No, I'm not talking about no. I'm just saying people, period. People,
That's
period. People
true.
be fronting like, and they be sitting there and then they be rolling over like, damn, I should have did this and different. And the other side of the bed cold, man. Sometimes, come on, man. We gotta do it like the old people did it, man. Real talk.
Right.
Real talk.
I
You know what I mean?
agree.
But I'm gonna fall back. I gotta finish. It's my turn to cook tonight, so I gotta fall back for a little bit. I'm listening. I'm watching. Bless up, everybody. Peace.
See you later. Gina, he said he not nobody's uncle. He acting like a whole uncle don't know how to turn off the camera no more. He know he be up here all the time. Still can't figure out how to turn the damn camera off. He killed me. Rodney just gave me inspiration, y'all. I'm about to identify as tall, slim, whole 6-pack. Now I gotta call my shorty. Be like, yo, shorty, what do you want to eat for dinner tonight? Make it a little nice candlelight dinner. Gina, you are handful. You are a handful. Urban. He said he's 6'4". That's me saying at least I stretched it to 5'5". I gave myself a little bit, like 5 inches. I did. I gave myself 5 inches. But 6'4", he's stretching it. He was stretching it just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Because he's 4'11". And I know I'm only 5 feet. And I know I'm taller than Brady. Yeah, I know I am. He a tiny person, but he has such a big heart. I'm sure we about the same age. You and Gina, y'all probably are the same age. Mm-mm. So what else has been new, guys? It's been quiet for me. It's been like abnormally quiet, which is a good thing. Definitely a good thing because I've been getting a lot done around the house, and I've been like staying out of trouble. So I've been excited about that, staying out of trouble. Dinner's been cooked with no problems. The dogs are somewhat acting right. The child's being a child. So we good. I just, like I said, I was thinking about different issues that are going on that been on the news. And kind of like, why do they talk about it for 2 seconds before and then move on to the next topic? And it's like, we don't know if the situation is fixed or not unless you lived in that state, right? So identify 65, I want some SSI. Well, I don't identify that young, Coy. I don't want to be that old yet. Not yet. I'm not trying to age myself. And but Coy, you pretty damn close though. You close to 65. You ain't got that much longer. Don't be rushing it. You want to do your SSI, your ARP, your then you're gonna look for your what is it? Senior citizen days when you can go to the supermarket on Wednesdays and you get like not close enough to collect. You can go get, they have oh no, my internet is acting up. Hey April Showers, how are you? Welcome in. It's raining outside. So you know how that goes, guys. My internet start raining outside. My internet starts glitching, stuff like that. It just does what it wants to do and stuff. You said they are. They be getting some certain places, quite for real. They be getting free coffees and stuff like that. That's what I want. I'm looking forward to that. Getting like mad free stuff, the special treatment. But only thing is these kids don't respect senior citizens like we used to. It's like they ruthless nowadays. I'm gonna be strapped for just in case one bumps into me. I may shoot them in their damn pinky toe. I don't know. I'm gonna be one of those mean old women on my stoop just yelling at all the kids. That's how I know I'm gonna be. Well, so yeah, seniors are lit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So yeah, has anybody reached their weight goal yet? I'm I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. I'm excited. Hopefully next year, or not even next year, next couple of months, I should be at my goal. Hey, Howard J, how are you? I'm gonna be different so these gremlins that not. I'm telling Coy, your parents are strapped. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be strapped. I'm gonna be that whole senior citizen. They're gonna be thinking I'm psycho. They're gonna think I lost my brain, my mind, and I'm telling you, they better not. Depends on which direction you're talking. I'm talking about, are you going down? Are you reaching your weight goal? Do you have a weight goal, Coy, and that you're trying to work on? So I'm gonna tell you also this. Because I feel Billy lost too much weight too fast, right? By switching a few things. Yo, I'm really mad because it's big boy season, honestly, and I've been a little cold. Like trying to snuggle up with some, I forgot what it feel like to snuggle up with a dude that's fit. Because, I always had my my big boy during these colds, you know, we're shaking in here. Good afternoon, folks. I'm already a grumpy taxpayer. I believe it. I believe it. What do you mean, no, Koi? Koi, you haven't worked? You like you don't have a goal and you don't want a goal? You just was like, oh, it's big boy season, so this is where I'm gonna be at. Because I do need Billy to gain 5 pounds because it's big boy season. Jova, it's true. It's a real thing, Jova. We don't like being cold. We just want to be held and snuggled. That's it. That's all we want. And our soup. You get me some beef stew or some chicken and rice soup. Mm. And his metabolism increases, his body temperature will naturally increase as well. You would, yeah, Billy is hot bodied. Honestly, him and Alex, they have a bunch of heat that comes off of them. I hate it. I'm old, been old, and got little to zero patience left. Mm-mm. No, we didn't say that. We didn't say that, Jova. We didn't say that. We didn't say save the dad bods. No, we're not saying that. Mm-mm. You don't need them 5 pounds. I do, Howard. I do, because he just losing it way too fast. That's why. Pretty much, I just lift like I've always done. Mm. Y'all men get me sick. I don't even want y'all texting right now. It's for us women to feel some type of way today about our beautiful bodies. Let's put it that. Suck it up, butter. Yo, Howard J, you and Koi are not gonna tell me to keep sucking it up because let's not say that. Y'all not gonna tell me what I need to do. How about that? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm gonna complain about it. I got a platform to complain about it. I'm gonna complain about it. That's what I'm gonna do, Howard. I'm gonna talk about how I am thick and I like being thick, but I want to be thick with six packs. How about that? That's where I want to be in my life right now. So that's all I'm gonna say, Howard J. And Koi, since y'all got a problem with me. Either way. Either way. Have you guys started your fall gardens? Koi, talk about it. Talk about it, Koi, because that's the most important thing. Is when y'all stop picking us up, that's an issue. That's a major issue. I can't no. I want to be picked up, slammed on the bed, I, and pay some bills. Wait, you saying her or you? Because I refuse to pay bills as a married woman. I feel like if I'm married to you, it's because you promised to provide for me. Oh, you're saying you. Okay. So yeah, that's a big thing with me. That was part of my contract on getting married. If I'm going to be your wife, even if I work, don't expect me to pay bills cuz you said you was going to provide for me, and that's providing, paying all my bills. Three things in life that's better: thick milkshakes, gravy. Jova, I can't stand you. I can't. Mm-mm. And I don't even like, first things first. First things first, I don't even like gravy. Gravy to me is disgusting. White gravy, brown gravy. Gravy is just not good to me. I don't like gravy. I feel like gravy, Jova, takes away the, so definitely at restaurants. With restaurants, I think they put extra gravy on their meats because the meat is bad. That's why I don't do gravy in restaurants. That's one. Two, I think gravy just smothers the actual taste of whatever made meat or sides that you made. I just feel like it just covers up the taste, and I don't like that. No lady gravy. I can't. I can't with you, Joba. Koi, you should, and tell me how it goes. There's a aquarium that I want to get to where you can grow plants up top and have a fish tank on the bottom, but Billy won't let me get one until we I sell more of these puppies or get rid of these puppies, because he's like there's too many animals. But I really want to do that. I want to be able to have the plants on the top. So I hope you do, because I want to know, do you clean the tank less? Yes, one of those aquaponics. Do you clean the tank less when you do it that way? When you do the plants on top and the fish on the bottom? Wait, now you add a pocket sausage gravy. And no, Jason, no. No, it's not. It's not good. I don't like it. Billy made me eat some Sunday and it was disgusting. No, you could do that in tubes. Well, I know that, Koi, but I want the fish. What's going on, Ray? In tubs? But I want the fish. Can I do it in a tub and then still put a filter or filter system to it? Or would the plants give the fish the oxygen that they need? Because I didn't understand how that worked. Like, do I still need a filter system, or the plants will take care of that oxygen for the fish? Yes, what? Yes to the water system? To the filter system, Koi? Ray, how's life treating you? How's the wife? It's a closed system. Oh, okay. Okay. I understand now, Koi. I understand. I get it. All right. We're going to cut this early just because I still got to cook dinner. And you may need water flow. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how would that? I'm going to have to research it some more because it seems like a lot of work. I don't think it's going to be, I see it being a hassle. Crazy neighbor. It's good. Right. They're probably just talking about your grass. Look up aquarium sumps. Chloe, you're making me write down stuff I don't want to write down. But I guess because I want to learn. I better sumps, SUMPS. Okay. I don't want to do a saltwater tank. I think those are difficult. Like, I just like regular aquariums. Like, saltwater tanks, they have a better fish. I think they have better looking fish and stuff. But I think it's just hard to keep up with the saltwater tank. Then it's overrated. No need to cut the show. Listen, this man come through this door and I don't got his shrimp made. Y'all gonna see this angry man. It's a lot of work, but worth it to me. I get it. I get it. Between your fish tank and your lawn, you're gonna be busy. Oh, and cutting season should be almost ready, done for you. Billy cut the grass for the last time yesterday. I hate doing this to my husband. I do. Because he is such a wonderful apparently fish don't stay alive in my house. Gina, because you be giving it that hard water. You don't even be trying to put chemicals in it to even it out, nothing. You just put water and then the fish inside. Mm-mm. Girl, there's a whole thing you gotta do to the water before putting the fish in. You said so no, Ray, no. So I was trying to put up my Halloween decorations, and I got the phone call because I'm going in and out the house, so the ring is constantly going off, and I know my husband's looking like, what, I know what she's doing, but I hope she's not doing what I know she's doing situation. So he was like, I gotta cut the grass. Now, our front yard is not that big. It's really not that big. I mean, it's a good 20-minute cut. I can say that much. It's about 20, this the front. I'm not talking about to the left and the right. I just want the main middle piece of the yard just cut. It took my husband a good 45 minutes. I mean, he got to go back and forth. The lines got to be extra straight. Then you got to see the different color patterns in it's just too much, right? You and Billy do too much with the yard. First things first, just cut the damn grass. You don't have to go diagonal after you went this way. You don't have to do the diagonal. That you just being extra now. You're showing off. That's the way I see it. You're just showing off. Then I was just like, it don't have to be perfect because I'm pinning my Halloween decorations right on top of it. So we gonna be walking on the grass. People gonna be walking through the yard. You gonna have people bringing their dogs onto the yard. You're doing too much. Just cut it one last time. And I know he gonna be frustrated because especially now that it's raining for the next couple of days. So the grass is gonna be, Oh, and he did the hedges. Right. And he did the hedges. Like he went all out. And I know after this rain, he ain't gonna be like, yo, you need to take down your decoration so I can recut this grass. It's looking crazy out here. It could be 2 or 3 inches taller than usual. And he gonna be like, it looks like a jungle. I gotta cut it. So I'm now procrastinating taken out. So my living room has a whole bunch of Halloween decorations because I feel as if he's going to make me take everything off the grass for him to recut it before actual Halloween. And I still need to go, well, Alex needs to go out there when he gets home and rake up the extra leaves. You may be really what's middle Georgia though? Is it like the Macon area, Macon Perry area? Because middle Georgia is about middle Georgia is about an hour and a half for me. Like the Perry Macon area though. Because I would love to meet you and the missus. Oh, I'll be so excited. I'll be so excited. Because we way at the bottom of Georgia. Way, way, way at the bottom. Right, Coy? We in the end. He going to Columbus. He is going. How do you know he's going to Columbus, Georgia? How do you know that though? He didn't say Columbus. He said middle Georgia. Macon to Columbus. Columbus, I don't think is mid though. Coy, I would say. I thought I guess Columbus is mid Georgia. I thought Macon was more mid than Columbus, though. Joe Biden, you're not gonna yell at me. You're just not. I'm saying Columbus to me was not really mid to me. Right? Don't be moving before I get to walk on your He gonna come to Georgia with this damn clay. Koi, does your grass, do you still have clay? See, our more and more sand is coming up. I think we're gonna have to do our grass with topsoil, do the whole between the front and the back. Cause I don't see hell. Jovi, yes, you do. I know Joe Biden knows everything. You see how to question that? Like, what do you mean? How do you? He didn't say Columbus. Where the hell he get Columbus from? So, right. Are you going to Columbus now? now I'm curious. I was thinking more of Macon, Perry area. Where's that? What else is over there? Is it Dalton? Not Dalton. There's something else that's over there. I have only known about Columbus and Savannah. Savannah is not central. That's more eastern now. Savannah to me is eastern, not central. Give me some what I make grass grow on anywhere. Columbus is more south than Macon. I don't think, Corey. I think you're wrong. I think Columbus is north of Macon. That's what I thought. I thought Columbus was above Macon. So it would be like Macon, Perry, what is that? Lovejoy, all of that over there. That the traffic that I hate over there. So Columbus is west. Damn near Alabama. Yeah. So I knew that, but I thought it was more up, like, but like a northern western, like northwest area. But I guess not, because we go through Columbus coming home some days. So it has to be west, southwest. Mm. And Cheryl, you live in Macon, correct? Look at Georgia showing out in here. Look at us. All over Georgia, but nowhere near each other. Guys, I gotta go. Oh, you're in Decatur. Mm. Hey, refrigerator Q's in Georgia too. Now, refrigerator, do you live in Atlanta? So let's talk about this, Koi, because I hate Atlanta people for this. So, do you consider like Atlanta, like College Park, and then you have Marietta? Is Marietta considered as Atlanta as well? You're saying just the metro area, Metro Atlanta. But do you consider College Park and what is that other place that I'm trying to think of? Ugh. There's another place that's outside of Atlanta, but they still say they're Atlanta, and I'm like, you're like an hour or so outside of the metro area. Those cities are considered as Metro Atlanta. I believe it. Because y'all getting more and more y'all getting more business buildings than you are on housing and stuff. So more or less, that's the way I'm starting to see Atlanta. So do you guys consider Marietta and Powder Springs as Atlanta, or is that Georgia? Because to me, that's Georgia. Georgia, it's like even northern Georgia would be Marietta, Powder Springs, was Kenton. What else is over there? Is it Roswell? Roswell, Georgia. So to me, all of that is just northern Georgia, not Atlanta, Georgia. Even though it's like right outside of the metro area. Hey, Grace, how are you? No, that's Cobb. Okay. Because when I used to live in northern Georgia before my husband days, I lived in Marietta, between Marietta and Kenton. And people be like, yeah, I'm from Atlanta. I'm like, yo, this is nowhere close to Atlanta. Like, this is not Atlanta. Marietta is not Atlanta. Folks still consider that all metro ATL, but it's not really Atlanta. No, it's Howard J. If you move to Georgia, I would stay north of Georgia. If you still like that cold weather, like North Georgia and Atlanta areas, is pretty cool. South Georgia, we get cold, but not as cold. I don't get as cold as Coy and Refrigerator Q, because I'm 3 to 4 hours from them. So we get more of Florida weather than I do their weather. Yeah, we barely get cold, honestly, compared to what they get. Fulton County is the city. No, Javon, we're not promoting him to go to Magic City. We're not promoting that. He's a whole family man. We're not telling him to go there. So, okay, Fulton, Gwinnett County, Clay County, Clayton. Now, I didn't know Clayton was the metro area. I thought that was Georgia area. I'm noticing. I'm saying Georgia and Atlanta. To me, I think Atlanta is its own state from Georgia. That's all I'm saying. They're very different. Georgia is very different from Atlanta. That's the way I feel. I feel like my rules and Coy's rules and Refrigerator's Q's rules are two different rules. I think Georgia has their own southern rules, and then you have Atlanta. That's the way I feel personally. So go on Mondays. No, Coy, we're not going Mondays to Magic City. Nobody's going to Magic City. No, we're not doing that. Joe Bar Arms 5 live from Magic. You guys are something else. We're not doing Magic City. Unless there's gonna be some men on the scene. I'm just saying. The one side could be for women and the next side could be for men. I'm just saying. Fellas, just don't turn around. You may see something y'all ain't ready to be seeing. That's all we gonna say about that. Wings of Fire there. My favorite wings, Philly Slow, are the lemon pepper wings. Blue. I remember Blue Flame. Atlantis gets bigger every year from Douglas to Conyers and from Buckhead is what I was trying to say. Now, is Buckhead Atlanta or is Buckhead Georgia? Because I don't think I don't think the airport is Atlanta. I think the airport is Georgia. I disagree with the airport being part of Atlanta. When did the airport become part of Atlanta? I always thought it was Georgia. But it's nowhere near the, well, I'm not gonna say it's nowhere near the city, but it's definitely not near the city. Like if you fly into JFK, when you fly into New York, you're flying into the city. But I feel like when you fly into Georgia, you're flying into Georgia. Now you're not flying into Atlanta. Hey, Cece. Yes, Cece. I did get the package. Thank you. I think, like all states, people claim the biggest, best city. No one wants to claim unknown areas. I agree, refrigerator. Hey, my cart runneth over. How are you? Welcome in. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But I still don't think your airport is in the Atlanta area. I still think it's part of Georgia area. ATL airport is too big. It is. It is. I think it is. But what airport I like the most, I think it's Miami that has the fish, the aquarium inside the airport. I believe it's Miami. It's either Miami or California. I had a layover and I was like intrigued by the fish tank. Get off the interstate and drive mile north and you will be in. Ah, Coy, your miles take 5 hours in Atlanta. So a mile in Atlanta in a car will make it seem like it's farther than what it really is. Just coming, is it all Georgia? I don't know what that means, Cece. No, we just started talking about Georgia. I don't know why we started talking about Georgia, honestly. But we was just talking about health. We was talking about water. Just different things, different parts. How we was talking basically with Georgia, we was talking about the outskirts, if they considered Atlanta or not. So like in New York, there's no mistaking if you're from the city or if you're from New York. You can't say like I lived on Long Island, but my family lived in the city. So it's definitely like I'm from New York, I'm not from New York City type of thing. But I'm not from the countryside of New York. So I shouldn't have to take 2 to 3 trains to get around in an airport. That part, Rodney. Give me one shuttle. That's it. That's all I need is one. The actual airport address is 6,000 North. I know you had to look that up because who knows that address? Who knows that address? No, well, you drive for a living. That's right. So I guess it is Atlanta if the address says Atlanta. I still disagree with you though. So, why I got my cart runneth over? Are you guys going to Lead Farmers camping event in February? I plan on going. And I'm going to say this just because I am who I am. I am upgrading all my camping gear because of my cart runneth over. If you guys did not subscribe to her, please subscribe to her. She has her whole camping setup is amazing. And I heard she said that was her first time camping. Now y'all know I camp all the time. I do my uncomfortable weekends. And I'm gonna tell y'all, she has a whole outdoor house for real. Like she has like the kitchen, like what she has in real. She has the sink and everything. She has her flat top grill. She has it all. And I was watching her videos. Matter of fact, I was watching Led's video, and then he stopped at her camp to rate her camping area. And I know he had to edit most of what he was like talking about on your video, because you could tell the way somebody edits, like they like it was more to it, but they just couldn't show it. I am upgrading my stuff because of my cart runneth over. Please, guys, please go over to her channel and subscribe, because her camping gear is amazing. The tent was amazing. The whole setup situation was amazing. It was amazing. I mean, I do a little something out here in these campus streets. You did a whole lot of something. And then how she has it organized in her totes. It's not like she had totes of stuff. And I was just like, mm-mm, mm-mm. Y'all should see my Amazon store. Y'all should see my Amazon store. It's just ridiculous, between the toilet I'm trying to buy, the flushable toilet that I'm trying to buy, with the sink, the whole solar shower, all of it. I'm upgrading everything. Like everything is trash to me now after watching her video. I was all in my feelings. I took notes, and I was like, I see her on in February. I see my cart runneth over in February, because I'm showing out when I show up. I want Led to be so proud of me, and I'm be like, listen, I'm not saying this is a competition, but it's a competition. She said we could be glamping twins. Listen, I'm trying to walk away with the trophy. Cece, it's glamping. It is glamping. It's not camping. It's actually glamping. She glamps, and I bet you she had fam. What's going on? Let me tell you, she camps, and I swear I seen a valet parker on her camp area, her glamping area. Like she brings it all. Gina, I'm not messing with y'all. Yes, you are, Gina. Yes. Fam, you can camp with my cart runneth over. The way she glamps, that's like two-way style. It don't feel like you're actually glamping. Like it's really she has it all. I seen people taking her are homosexual sexuals allowed. What? But I'm telling you, I seen people taking the stuff out the car for her and setting it up. Like she bought everybody. She bought an assembly team, the valet parker. She bought everything. Everything you could think of. That's what she was glamping with. I seen it. Then her poor son, she has a video where she was trying to show all her stuff. So wait, so my cart runneth over. So her son was supposed to be helping her in the video, show off all this stuff. Let me tell you, that child was like, "Mom, these totes are too heavy. You got too much going on," and he left her, and she had to finish the thing all by herself. Koi, I didn't know that was a real thing. I can't even take you serious sometimes. Before we get into that, let's talk about your performance. 2A in LA. I thought we forgot about that. I thought we was past that. Why are you bringing old stuff into Wednesday's live? We'll talk about it to 2A. I'll let you get it. We'll talk about it. But Cece, I'm serious. I'm so serious. She was just like, Gina, you said let's talk about it. All right. That they making me talk about it. So fam, I'm dropping a link for you and Gina, for the both of you now. So if nobody watched, well, some of y'all. I can't quite. If you listen, I'll set you up a tent. You can live in your own tent. I'll get you a tent, Coy. The next time we see each other, expect me to hand you a tent for you to live out of. But you work too hard, so I know you'll never be homeless. So let's talk about Monday's live. Okay. Okay, Fam and Gina, since y'all want to bring it up. So Monday, I was still celebrating my birthday, right? Now, I had some of Rodney Brady. I know you listening while you cooking because I'm throwing you underneath the bus as well. Rodney Brady had gave me some Haitian rum. So I was like, well, let me take a shot of Haitian rum for good luck, right? And then I sat there and I was like, well, let's keep the party going. It's Monday. We gonna, you know what I mean? We celebrated yesterday, but I want to celebrate with my family. So I had me some nerds. Okay? I had me some nerds. Yeah, Urban. I was drinking and I was eating nerds. Okay? So the nerds are pretty strong. As the sugar in it. So it's like nerds and sweet tarts. It was both. It was nerds and sweet tarts. Because I still got sweet tarts in here. So I took some before the show and I was like, yeah, I don't feel anything. So I went ahead and took a handful this time and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get through the live. And I was like, the topic's a good topic, but yeah, it's real nerds, but it's just, it's tainted. It's tainted, as you can see. It's a little tainted. But they real.
What's going on, y'all? Look,
what's going on?
I need you to have a seat. Your friends and family are all gathering around, and we just want to talk to you. That's all. We have concerns about your well-being, and we just want to talk to you for a little bit, okay?
Right.
So some of your behavior as of recent, some of your loved ones have, felt is uncharacteristic of you, and they are concerned about your well-being. They want to make sure that you don't do harm to yourself or others. And so, we just want to sit down and have a conversation about that. After the conversation, we're going to whisk you away to a special facility that's going to allow you to recuperate, and get your life back on track, because clearly it's going off the rails right now.
It wasn't though. It was just celebration. I mean, I have it all under control. Like I'm just happy.
Do you now? That's what the first step in in improving yourself is recognizing that there's a problem. You sound like you're in denial right now.
I don't think it was a problem. I feel like I was with family and friends that I can trust and was just having a good time. That's all I'm saying. It's like I think we was all having a good time.
When you can't figure out how to leave the room in your house, it's a problem. We're gonna go ahead and call it a problem. When you can't find the doorway to your room, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a problem. Something is not
I was so mad when he showed you guys how I was stuck.
You was all leaning over, like, oh.
I couldn't feel my lips. It was like a whole problem. I was like drooling to go to my room because I couldn't feel my lips. And then I was just like, I'm gonna just go ahead and bond with Alex. And then it was just like I was knocked out. Then I was talking to Alex, and Alex is like, what are we talking about though? See?
Okay, so I'm one of these do as I say, not as I do, kind of drug interventionist specialist. I need to understand where you're coming from. So I figure if I take it, then
then you can see how it's
exactly.
Shannon, you have the nerve. First things first, Shannon and Jason had gave me some damn Laffy Taffies.
Oh yeah.
At the meetup, and I took less than half, and I was like, I didn't even know how I got through the show, because I was damn sure like if I stop in the middle of the show, this whole award show is going to go down. I was floating through the show. I was walking on air. People was like, "Oh, you made it look so easy." And the whole time I'm sitting here like, I hear you talking, but it sounds like womp, 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 womp. So it was definitely, yeah. So Shannon, Jason, I gave y'all's away. Yeah. Gina, do not take Kenny for Shannon unless you have nothing to do. If you have nothing to do, go ahead and try that. Their moonshine again.
You are going to be stuck.
Very. And then Jason tried to get me to do that damn. I was like, my complexion ain't light enough for y'all moonshine. I'm sorry. I passed that shade test. And people was like, oh, it was so nice and smooth. And then you had Rodney Brady talking about, yo, at the range the next day, like, I'm still drunk. I ain't even shooting. Right. I smelled their moonshine. Their moonshine got me drunk just smelling it.
Now I had a question for you, Erica. The nerds, right?
Yes.
Did you just take so many that you had that react? How fast did it take for it to kick in? Because it seemed like it was fast.
It was. But I took some before the show. I took like 3 or 4 before the show. Then I was like, yeah, I took like 3 or 4 before the show. And I was like, yo, I'm really not feeling it. So then I was like, I like the topic, but I don't want to be bored. That's the way I was thinking. It's foul because it's our show, but I felt like it was, it was going to stagger a little bit. So I took more, like a handful more. And I was like, damn, I should put some back. But no, I'm celebrating the whole month. So I'm going to go in.
So how long did it take before you started running down the street naked and Billy had to run and get you? How long was that part?
So right, Coy, I was being impatient because it started kicking in before I even took the second badge. But after I took the second one, it took no more than 10 minutes. It was like 10 minutes for both. And I was just like, but the second one, it just hit me different. I was like, Bill, turn off the when he muted himself, I was like, I'm drooling because I can't feel my mouth. Then I was like, wait, it's 2A in LA's fault because he gave them to me, but he didn't. Man. I just wanted somebody to blame.
Yeah, right. Says, don't worry, we're gonna get you to help you so desperately need.
But yeah.
And chat, I'm gonna pass around a collection plate for because Erica's gonna have to, spending time in this facility is not gonna be cheap. So, we're gonna go around and make sure we super chat it up and make sure we cover her stay.
Yo, I was being very impatient, Coy. I was like, I need this to be I need that effect. I just needed it. Then it was like, girl, you fucked around and found out. That's what it said. You fucked around and found out. You can't do it. You really can't.
Yeah. All right. I just want to come in and check on you.
All right, I'm good. Thank you for checking.
All right.
Guys, it was bad. Billy turned the camera and I'm like trying to figure out how to get out the room, but I couldn't stop laughing. That was the bad part. Bad part was I couldn't stop laughing to get out the room. And then I had to use the bathroom on top of laughing and trying to figure out how to get out the room. So this is my office. And in my office goes to my bedroom and then to the living room. And I was trying to get to Billy's room, which is in the back of the house. So the easier way, I could have went through this white door, through the kitchen, and into Billy's room. I took the longest way ever. And then it got to a point where I had to crawl because I felt like I wasn't walking. I felt like I was just floating. And then when I laid down, I was like, oh, fuck, I need to sit up. So then I started to sit up. And then I was like, nah, I'm just going to go to sleep. And the whole time Alex is talking to me. And I'm answering it. And Alex is like, do you know what we're talking about? And I was like, no, sir. No. He said, oh, you're tired. Just go to sleep. I'm very tired. He was like, yeah, your eyes are so red. And, you've been working hard. And I was like, right, son, just let me lay here. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Let me just lay here. It was crazy. Then that wasn't even the worst part. Where Billy felt like I needed to go to rehab is because I was like, oh, I want to go out in the tent and look at the stars. I was trying to build a whole tent at some 9-10 o'clock at night to look at the stars. Billy's like, just sit outside, girl. You're doing too much. You're just doing too much and you don't know what you're doing. And I was like, I'm going to just sit here. And then Billy told me how he was fit. He was like, yo, I feel off. But I think I put some of the sugar, and I'm foul because I believe that I did. I put some of the sugar from the Nerds inside his water because he was like, oh, the water tastes a little sweet. And I was like, oh, yeah. I told him I did something or I tried to do something with it. So he even had it in his system. So when he kept saying like, yeah, I feel a little off. And I was just like, I wonder what it is. Because I feel a little off too. So yeah. So I didn't get to go camping because my husband wouldn't let me look at the stars while I was on Nerds. Because Gina said, Shane, don't judge me, Gina. Don't judge me. I just wanted everybody to have fun with me. That's all I'm saying. If I'm having fun, I want everybody around me to have fun. That's it. So that's okay out here with the Philly. That's not no. I'm just saying, it was just a little sprinkle. It was just a little sprinkle. Just I went to see if he tasted the difference, and he drunk it. And y'all seen it. Y'all seen him on the live. He gulped it down, and I was like, "Oh, it must be really good." And when he get off, he was like, "Yo, I feel a little off. My stomach hurts a little bit." I was like, "Oh." I was like, that water was a little sugary. I was giving him hints without actually saying it because I didn't want to get in trouble. And I know when he come home, he be like, I know he watching. But if he not watching, Zach will be like, yo, I know Zach is going to tell on me. Zach will be like, yo, you know what she did to you? Zach, don't tell on me. Just don't. That's not nice to tell on people. Let me get out of here. I think his truck just pulled up. Let me get dinner started. Thank you for hanging out. 2A in LA. I am fine. I don't need it like that. I don't need it every day. I still sound like 2 or 3 in there. And I gotta use it on other people's birthdays. So if your birthday's in October, just let me know and I'll take one for you. We take one together. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.